Йо-хо-хо, привет, друзья, с вами снова Денвер и Бурил, и эпизод 2 для Bioshock Infinite. Поехали, ха-ха. Ну что мы тут увидим-то? Да охренеть, блин, там война же за бортом.
For the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory, on our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't,
How do you know that?
because we didn't.
Taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've
Я все
misunderstood us.
слышу.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop.
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more,
Your part in the play.
or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
Shall arrive a girl.
She must leave. A woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself?
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
О, ну что, сразу начнем. Так, куда нам идти? Найдите лабораторию Финка.
Such is the fate of all hoarders and explorers. Those who had all will have nothing. Those who idled shall toil.
Say it!
Ну вот и все, блин, а то стояли, тут речь толкали вдвоем. Держи.
Who's out there?
Так, что тут у нас?
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence, I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street?
Так, что ты нам предложишь? Флакон с солями. Солей полно, по-моему.
How do you deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside. I know it all too well. And when the time comes, will I be able to stay to hand?
Все, идем дальше. Больше тут ничего нету вообще. Ничего. Ничего абсолютно нету. Нету ничего. Личные покои Иеремеи Финка. Че, прям совсем личные? Клевый замочек.
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No, there's a slot for some kind of key for manual winding. We just gotta find that.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Yo, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work. We've got the clock key.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong, and it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate ourselves back in Columbia.
О, давай займемся подледным
To an
ловом.
old life.
Круто.
Possibility of creating new. But we died in that world. Returning would mean giving up part of us. Ourselves. We'd become flesh and all that it is heir to. The mysteries of the universe would become once again.
Ну вообще, что надо-то? Ну ладно, везде зайдем. И чё, все что ли? Блин, а я туда не зашел. Сейчас зайдем. Его на каблучищах-то по лестнице с такой скоростью бегать, наверное, круто. Сишку выкурить. Ну, выкурим сишку. И нафига было сделать здесь какое-то помещение, если здесь вообще ни черта нет. Меч, ключ и что? Не знаю, что это такое. Какой-то папирус. Да, бухнул не вовремя. Не туда.
Listen, I got you your gun. I'm here for my ass.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a
Давай здесь остановимся.
story to tell your children. You just competition there.
Look, are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend. Booker,
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
Найдите образец волос. Ну, аптечка. Не зря заглянул. Монеты, если они мне еще, конечно, пригодятся. Что я давно автоматов не видел.
That only seems to be knocking them back.
What's going on?
Блин, что-то я, да, побежал на амбразуру, что-то. Зря. Ну да ладно. От того обыскать, пока у него не пропал болт. Ну, который стрелять. Не тот, о котором можно подумать. Что это было за канитель? Все.
Somebody hide! Jesus, it's ripe in here. Say, somebody fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess up. Don't think you can hide from me. Come back here. Kill her.
Something's going on.
I'll find her. Who's there? You can't hide forever. Don't think you can hide from me. Come back here. I'll find her. I ain't no private dick. Someone else can find her. You gonna answer for this, girl? You can't hide forever. Show yourself.
Ну все, по-моему. Нет, еще кто-то будет.
Don't think you can hide from me.
А где ты есть вообще?
No. Let God live.
Блин. Ну как-то так вот, я другого способа не нашел.
I'll kill you myself.
Что, еще один?
I heard you. I can smell ya. You're afeard of me.
Блин, придется вас тихую гасить.
Hair sample in a
Не,
haystack.
есть.
I'll hunt ya down.
Это мы еще посмотрим, кто кого выследит. Блин, дура, из-за тебя потратил, блин, целый болт.
Now, I know there's been some concern about the nature of the work we do here at Fink Manufacturing. Why, some say they're uncomfortable with the purported harm and suffering our research brings. But friends, let me pose a simple question. Is there anything you would not do to guarantee the health and safety of your loved ones? My interest is the future health of your children.
Как туда тогда попасть?
Prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Была вентиляция, а дальше ты чё?
Someone's sneaking around. I'll find that piggy.
Ну это вряд ли.
Here I come. You can't hide forever, love. I'll hunt you down. Come out, come out.
You're gonna die.
Here I come. I'll find that pig.
Блин, из-за тебя пришлось в тебя 2 раза стрелять. Я был здесь или нет? Кто это там сидит?
I've got you.
Вон вентиляция, а где она, блин? Где еще одна вентиляция?
You'll die screaming.
Внизу вон еще штука, улучшающая что-то, какой-то плазмид. А, вот же лестница вниз.
I'll kill
Так.
myself.
Нужно посмотреть эти, да, дневники на предмет кода. Не, ну 8. Так, а это, блин, ну это же не тот. Тот. Почему нет-то? Теперь как в ту комнату, блин, войти? Нельзя, да, так вот просто? Но тут-то нету.
Daisy sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill her, to turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you...
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
Так, короче, вход я там и не нашел. Ну ладно. Так, здесь-то что делаем? Найдите образец волос. Ага. Все несколько проще. Никого.
Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their
Этот
research.
Сучонг, блин, опять, блин.
Cross-reality
Это они его
collaboration.
постоянно произносят.
It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables.
Что будет, если я рычаг-то потяну? Это горилла огромная.
What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved. What's that?
It's a skeletal formula for oxytocin. That's the chemical that bonds mothers to children, women to men, and...
Songbirds to little girls?
Apparently not. Fink dismissed it as an unsuitable vector.
Охренеть, куда я вообще
These
попал?
poor things.
Что это
Fink
за
couldn't
места?
get them to imprint, so he left them to die. Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a
Так,
connection
вот он,
between
этот
Songbird and me.
соловей
I was so young,
из
I
оригинальной
always
игры. Ты
remember him
чё?
just being there.
Шо его?
It must be a prototype or something.
Is it a human?
Does it matter? I tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect.
Офигенно, я в какую-то вообще... Чё-то пойми, куда попал.
Booker, the little girl in the film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember he was He had crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there, moaning. I couldn't just...
The lion with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round.
О, наконец-то.
Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair.
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
It's open! See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out!
Где все? Вот и оставайся там наверху. Ой, блин, я же хожу-то, блин. Да чтоб тебя, блин. Оба-на, что тут будет? А, я тут был. Так, куда идти? А, к разрыву. Ну, посмотрим, что тут в подвальчике. А ни черта нет, а наверху. Можно и через верх. Есть что-то вообще тут? Ладно, короче, все, идем туда, куда стрелка покажет. Максимум солей. Ну хорошо. А, мы просто тупо обратно вышли. Сюда, сюда. Взяли турель, замочили. Так, блин, как сюда попасть-то? Хотите сказать, вот туда надо залезть? Ладно, порыщем сейчас, попробуем что-нибудь найти тут. Лаз какой-нибудь. Ну-ка, рискнем сюда залезть. Нет, все равно комната вот эта вот вылезает. Что ты заклюешь меня? Черт его знает, куда я попал. Так. Это как хрен знает, как туда попасть, и хрен бы с ним. Все. Все равно в эту комнату выхожу. Ну вот только кто-то ходит один там. Все, идем к разрыву, все. Я хз, как туда попасть. Блин, опять здесь эти черти.
What you got there? No, just grabbing anything that looks halfway there. Right here. Say
Who are you then? Since when did you become Lord?
To arms!
Вот такой вот был отрезок, а то мы все хищником да хищником. Ну, то есть, в тихую проходим, а тут бах и громко.
Who's out there? Gonna hunt you down.
Daisy really even had a choice.
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die. for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started.
Так, ну чё, мы приехали или нет?
All these infinite universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
No, don't take your meaning.
My father sold me to settle a marker. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are, settling the debt.
They say we
Да
find
её.
the old path is their damage to the young. Isn't it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to
Странно,
her to decide.
что никто не появился.
Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna
это
break
здесь
any
откуда?
cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it.
Да, хоть замес, видимо, был. Что-то тут вдруг стало много всех. А, так это же я всех перебил еще в оригинальной игре. Да.
Pretty lady has the hair? Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
Да неужели?
Pretty lady put hair sample in tube. Then business is finished.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
Suchong, we had a deal, now open.
Do you know what they call someone who enters a man's home uninvited? A thief. And I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Suchong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity, he'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries or as a thief in the night.
60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. Traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker, I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
Так, а что делать-то?
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds. Do you know the value of the shark?
Оба-на. Кстати, да.
Littered with detritus of the weak.
Но одного придется точно завербовать. Это даже не обсуждается.
These men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I'll tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements. Andrew Ryan does.
Откуда они войдут-то, я уже
I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you.
Ну оттуда, откуда еще?
Time. You're not a hero.
Где это? За что зацепиться?
You're not even a parasite. You're just a room. And Andrew Ryan has no time for rooms.
Wanna make short work of it.
Охренеть, все взял, сразу заметил.
Nothing personal, sweethearts.
С какого перепуга он такой мощный? Надо что-то помощнее взять. Ну отлично, блин. Что-то он мощный слишком для меня.
Seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. No traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker, I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you?
Сюда можешь заманить.
Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, she would be littered with detritus and the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements. Andrew Ryan does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you. Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a room. And Andrew Ryan has no time for rules.
Ой, блин. Где он есть-то?
Don't make me hunt you down like an animal. Got you now! I take no pleasure getting...
I know you've done it. Had any principles, you wouldn't be skulking around.
Блин, боеприпасов-то.
Get out here where I can see you. Not in the mood for this hide and seek. Party's over, huh?
I beat your sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling. It would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on the lunette ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator. Now hurry.
Проберите в кабинет Фонтейна. Это супер предложение.
Where do you get off? Got you now. Come on, lady. Let you and me talk.
Что-то вообще замес везде жесткий.
Never respected me. I ain't letting a
Что
good
тут
lead
вообще
like you
происходит?
get away.
Boys, time to get your hands dirty.
Never respected me.
Так, куда нам пойдем? Ну понятно, а дальше-то куда? Туда пойдем. Только главное этих не напороться. Пусть разбираются между собой. Ой, блин.
This won't take long. Enough.
Зря выстрелил, только в молоко попал.
This one's down for the count. We're not all easy to... Better you than me, pal. I'm not taking the next bullet.
Fontaine smugglers.
Че, он меня не видел, получается? Получается, что так.
Better you than me, pal.
There she is.
Блин, да откуда ж вы беретесь-то? Не было же никого.
Stupid jerk. Should have never stuck his neck out. Get back here.
Да иди ты в баню.
There's supposed to be a brunette. Anyone seen her? Around.
Газовых нету.
The rest of Atlas's crew are barricaded up that elevator shaft. When the backup arrives, one's down for the count.
Not all easy targets you get.
The hell was there she is?
Can't keep running forever.
Зашибись, опять все транквилизаторы потратил на этих дебилов. Так, один. Да да вы чё, ребята? Как же так-то? Охренеть их здесь. Надеюсь, меня никто не заметит.
Not all easy targets, you get me? Stupid jerk. About goddamn time you showed.
Ну прекрасно. Только один и все. Идиот. Из-за тебя только аптечку, блин, почти что хотел потратить аптечку.
Can't keep running forever. She's not around. Ryan's built up considerable.
Вот аптечка есть. Кстати. А, вот болты где-то надыбал. Далее что будет? Там вообще-то турель стоит.
That one of our people?
Блин, это уже можно было в упор лупануть. Без выстрела болтом. А вот и болт. Как это есть-то? Ой, что я делаю?
Your number's up.
Так, ну что нам, куда идти?
Elizabeth, you know Atlas is going to...
I know. And I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I sent myself here for a reason. Didn't I?
And who exactly are you speaking to, Miss Comstock? If I were less acquainted with the vicissitudes of genius, suspect I would question your sanity. I know so little of you, but I imagine the more I learned, the more exceptional I would find you. You know Atlas will betray you.
And what are you? My best friend?
You're one of a kind in this world, or others. And now, your misguided sense of altruism sends you to your doom. It's like watching Isaac Newton die in a house fire. A vain attempt to save his cat.
There. All the load-bearing columns come into this room and they meet there. I just need to place the particle in that junction, activate it, and the whole structure should rise.
Да уж, ясно. Куда ее размещать-то?
There's no plan B. Might as well just get it over with.
Вот.
Here goes nothing. It's working! Atlas, you feel that? You have your prison break. Now bring me the girl.
Did your mom ever teach you not to put your faith in strange foreign
Just
men?
give me the girl. She means nothing to you.
You've got that right. The girl means nothing. But you, love, you mean the world.